What's up guys, I hope you're doing well. Today we're going to talk about cinematic camera movements when maybe you don't have the gear on you or you're just out and about and you want to capture dynamic footage. I went for a stroll in my local CBD to film, so let's cross over to me outside. So here we are outside and we're going to get some cinematic camera movements. Let's do it. So the first one is a slider movement without a slider. You might not have a slider, or maybe the slider isn't on you, but you still want to get that sliding camera move. One way that you can still get the sliding camera move is to use maybe a jumper. And use the jumper or any sort of item of clothing that's on you, just make sure you're still decent, and place it on a flat and smooth surface. Position your camera on the jumper and pull the jumper toward you. Just make sure that you don't pull too hard so that your camera doesn't fall or rotate. When done correctly, you should be able to get a sliding movement without a slider. The next thing is shooting at a higher frame rate. Whether it's 50 or 60 frames per second, or even 120 frames per second, depending on the camera that you use, shooting at a higher frame rate will give you motion and movement in a different and more dramatic way. Most things in slow motion add a new and different way of looking at a scene or sequence. Mixing higher frame rates with any sort of camera movement or subject movement will form greater visuals. The next one is a mini crane jib using your body. The crane movement is great for revealing something or just adding some sort of dynamics to your shot. You can create a crane-like movement by using your body to move the camera from a low position to a high position and vice versa. It might take a few takes to get this steady, but once you've found a rhythm, you can get some interesting movements. It also helps if you have inbuilt stabilization in the camera or in the lens. Shooting at a higher frame rate will also help with the final look of the image. And the last one is hide and reveal. This is a bit of both camera movement and editing put together. If you plan your shots, you can go from your framing to moving behind something or hiding behind something. Then in the next cut, you reveal out from something to your framing. So the hide and reveal becomes a transition between two cuts. You can hide and reveal from pretty much anything. And having a lower aperture, such as 2.8 or even lower, can add a real sense of depth to your hide and reveal. So there it is guys, 4 hacks for when you don't have the gear on you or when you're just out and about and you want to capture the cinematic camera movements. Well, that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have, go ahead and like and subscribe, and I'll see you at the next one.